they're the champs for a reason. They are so good, and betting against them is maybe not the best idea in the world.
Always follow the money. That's what I always say. You always follow the money. Yeah.
This is Follow the Money with Mitch Moss and Paulie Howard on VSiN.
Kind of like the Lakers.
Really?
I've come around. I just got to get to that point of where I bet them, and I haven't done it yet. But I would not be surprised at all if we're coming back on the show tomorrow and we're talking about how that series is 2-1 now.
Yep. Season on the line. They're right there, though. They've led by double digits in the last 3 meetings against the Nuggets. Just can't close, and in the meltdown in Game 2, and only scoring 40 second-half points. So getting lost in this is how great Anthony Davis has been. But the problem is he's going against the best player in the world, and he's 27 and 20. Ho-hum, another triple-double. No big deal. So we'll see what they can get out of Reeves and Hachimura and some of these guys. They haven't been helped from the bench. Laker fans all over Ham, lack of adjustments. I'll tell you, Malone is talking a lot of trash. He's done it for 2 years. He loves beating the Lakers, and they beat him 10 in a row. I saw his comments yesterday where we haven't even made adjustments yet. We haven't had to make adjustments. That's a shot at Darvin Ham as well. So as much as we talk about Spoelstra and Mazzulla, this is a coaching mismatch, though, too, with Ham and Malone. But they're right there. And, again, they're not a typical 7 seed. They're a very good team. They have 47 wins. But how it played out in Denver's the 2, and you're just matched up against them. But they gave them everything they had. They're right there in those first 2 games with an excellent chance to win. They should have won Game 2. They blew it. But now you worry about human emotion and just common sense taking over, where we've lost to them 10 in a row. We're going to beat them 4 or 5 now. The first half is very important tonight for me.
I would agree.
Because
first quarter, first half.
Right. Because guys could be looking around and saying, oh, boy, I'm going to let go of the rope. That's, I got the tee times booked now.
So far in 2 games, the Lakers have been really, really good over the first 24 minutes. At halftime, then they fizzled out in Game 1, ran out of steam, and then they blew that 20-point lead in Game 2 as well. So tonight, how have the books adjusted? Again, there was an angle for at least a couple years anyway, where when the team going back home was down 0-2, it was like an autoplay first quarter and the first half. Well, tonight's game's a pick'em for the game. First quarter, shopping around, the Lakers are either 1.5 or 2. First half, the Lakers are either 1.5 or 2. But based on how they have come out of the gates against the Nuggets, I would not. In fact, I like that actually more than the game. Before Malone has to make adjustments and the Nuggets can catch their second wind and catch up to the team, I do like the Lakers to come out and play well in the first quarter and the first half tonight.
And I recommend to everyone, if Denver wins tonight, unleash hell in Game 4. Then you really will get the rollover in Game 4 and 1-2-3 Cancun. Because their reward for avoiding the sweep is what? Going to Denver and getting housed in Game 5?
Yeah.
So if they lose tonight, then get the broom out. But it's all about finding ways to win, getting a great shot, getting a good look, execution, and no one's better than Denver in the fourth quarter because of the big guy. And now it's it's making a mockery. He's showing up. He's doing the minions and dressing as the movie character that he's in.
Yep.
It's how he dressed in Game 1. It's not fair how good this guy is. I mean, to think 20, 20, and 10 triple-doubles in history of the playoffs. Wilt 2, Kareem 1, Joker's done it 4 times.
Yeah. I also can recall being on the air a year ago in the same spot for the Western Conference Finals. Lakers down 0-2, going back home for Game 3. I was confident that they were going to come back and win the next 2 at home. Never happened.
Yeah, but Joker was Superman, though. I mean,
Okay, so here's the deal. Can we get the same games out of LeBron, AD, and Russell? Because Russell's been really, really good. He was awesome in Game 2.
Well, he was terrible in Game 1, though.
I know.
You couldn't play him last year in the conference finals.
You could not. He was garbage. Game 2, he was so good.
Well, for a game, yes. Just a game, though.
So LeBron and AD are going to show up, and they're probably going to have awesome numbers tonight. Don't we get something else out of the others here at home? Like, isn't Reeves going to play well tonight? Hachimura? Name somebody else on the team that can have a decent game. That typically happens, and Shaq's been talking about this for years on TNT, that when the team they're called the others for a reason. And I would trust that part of the team to come through tonight. I also did last year, and it never happened. So
well, it also calls into question Ham and his coaching ability. Like, why are you playing Dinwiddie? So Dinwiddie has played 23 minutes in this. He's taken one shot.
Yeah, he's
like
not
he's out there. What's he doing?
Good point.
And Prince is the only guy to score off the bench. And the Vincent acquisition's been a disaster. It's been said by many, but they're right. If the Miami Heat get rid of you, they know something. So, that's another thing. But again, Anthony Davis, 32-11, 14-19 from the floor in Game 2. But again, another loss. And Murray with the buzzer beater.
I could flip it and say Murray's probably not going to shoot like that for the first 3 quarters. He was terrible. He told his teammates, guys, look for the ball. I'm going to stop shooting. They told him absolutely not. Keep putting it up. And he got hot in the fourth quarter. Maybe because Murray was also in the playoffs last year, just dynamite. And I have so much confidence in that guy from 15 feet and out. I'm surprised when he misses at this point when he's open. But maybe he gets off to a hot shooting start tonight too. So to go along with, what Joker's going to do, his numbers are going to be there at the end of the night. So, I mean, they're the champs for a reason. They are so good, and betting against them is maybe not the best idea in the world.